Professor Rotimi Williams Omotoye. I am a professor of Christian Studies, Department of Religions, University of Unilorin. My area of specialization is church history and interreligious relations. I became the director of GNS on 1st of August 2023. First of all, it is necessary to mention that the unit was established in 1977 as a unit under the office of the Vice Chancellor, and for now the unit has a permanent office, and that is where we are today. And as you are aware, GNS cut across all faculties and departments. In other words, every student in the university, irrespective of your discipline, you must register for GNS. So since the time the unit was established, all students are mandated to offer GNS. It's required. In other words, even you are to make first class in your unit or your department, you must pass GNS courses. So in other words, it is compulsory that all students go through GNS unit and ensure that you pass all the courses required. We have GNS 111 and 112. That's the use of English, 1 and 2. One of our colleagues, Professor A.K. Abdullah, is the coordinator. So that is to let you know that there is a need for every student to be able to communicate adequately, so that when you graduate, you know that you have gone through a university where you can at least speak good English. And we also have GNS 211. That's philosophy, logic, and Nigeria culture. For now, the coordinator is Dr. O.O. Ogunbiyi. We have GNS 212, social sciences and citizen education. The coordinator is Professor M.A. Ijaya. Then we have GNS 311, history and philosophy of science, is being coordinated by Professor Mrs. A.M.O. Abdurrahim. Then we have GNS 312, digital skill acquisition. The coordinator is Dr. J.B. Awotunde. So, as I did introduce the exam officer at that time, he is in charge of coordination of the exam. At the same time, is the ICT officer, Dr. Muyiwa Aji Tomobi. So, straight to the question you asked. Under BMAS, we are using GNS, but now with the new directive from NUC, it's changing to GST, so that those who are just coming in other level now, they are offering GST. So gradually GNS will phase out, but that's the new directive from the NUC. It is compulsory for all students to pass the specified courses. And we have teachers or lecturers that are teaching. We have the coordinators. I did mention their names, 6 of them. Apart from these coordinators, we have the facilitators who are working directly under the coordinators. In the past, we were using textbooks to teach, But because of technology, because of improvement in the area of science, we are now using LMS to teach the students online. So this is a great improvement anyway, but there's still a need for the service provider to improve more on the issue of LMS being provided for the students. And I also want to encourage the students to always be online, since they know the time the lecturers will teach them. So if they are available, they'll be able to hear directly from the lecturers who are teaching them, which I think is better than just listening to the voice of the lecturers. If they're able to be online, they'll be able to ask questions, they'll be able to hear from the lecturers who are teaching them. Television will also be another means of educating and teaching the students. And if the YouTube is also available, so it means that the student can have access to different sources of teaching. So I think it's commendable, and the university should be encouraged to ensure that the facilities are available for the students. So it will not be LMS means of teaching alone. The television will be there, the YouTube will be there, so that the student will have options of learning. So I think this is what they do in many developed countries of the world. So I must appreciate the university for doing that. I was at the University of Georgia, Athens, US, some years ago. We have collaboration, MOU, between University of Georgia and the University of Unilorin. I'm the desk officer. So anytime I go there, given the privilege and honor to feature on the television and radio. So that university was established in 1775. So I think that was 200 years before University of Unilorin. So if we are moving gradually to that level, I think we should clap for University of Unilorin. And I know it's a great achievement for the Vice Chancellor, Professor Egbewole SAN, to have gone into this. So I will just appeal that the federal government should make more money available so that the television will have a befitting studio. So we must really appreciate the staff, especially, I met you last week, and you promised that you'll be here. You were even the one who called this morning to tell us that you'll be here by 9. So we must really appreciate it. It has to show that we have committed staff on ground. So the universities should encourage those of you who are already employed to work in that unit.